To hear me out, I'm E.
I'm D.
And today we're going to talk about Miss Keke Palmer. So she's been rather quiet, but still slaying if you haven't seen her on Instagram. But there's a rumor. So Marvel reportedly is eyeing Keke Palmer for a big role in the MCU. Who's
Ooh,
excited? Tell us more.
ooh, that's awesome. Okay, so this article is by blackenterprise.com and it is written by Jocelyn Jovan, I believe is the name. Article reads, Marvel Cinematic Universe fans are debating amid reports of Keke Palmer joining the MCU in a major role. The rumor mill started spinning on Thursday, April 25th, after a Marvel source page claimed the popular media franchise is looking to place Palmer in a major role with the shared universe. With no official confirmation and only hearsay, Marvel fans are already debating on who they think the Nope star should play. Um, Come on now, Sugar. One fan wrote along with a still of Palmer dressed as the X-Men character Rogue. Oh, wow. Storm or Rogue for me, added someone else. When reviewing commentary from Marvel fans, many are on board with Palmer either taking on the role of Rogue or Storm in a potential X-Men reboot. The last Storm was played by Halle Berry, and Anna Paquin portrayed Rogue. Having Palmer take on the role of Rogue would be a major shift for the character who's been portrayed as white since the comic book's inception. However, the Emmy award-winning TV host has teased her skills with taking on an action role within the MCU. Other possible Marvel personas include the shape-shifting Mystique of X-Men, which Rebecca Romijn and Jennifer Lawrence have played in the past. Palmer also portrayed Spider-Woman, who appeared in animated form in Across the Spider-Verse and was voiced by Issa Rae. Elsewhere, with Jonathan Majors being fired from the MCU, his role as Kang the Conqueror, his character's up for grabs, and we could see one of Kang's many variants come back in the form of a woman played by Palmer. With it being the MCU, the possibilities are endless, and if the rumors are true, Palmer could possibly be gearing up to portray one of these popular characters. Palmer is known for being active on social media, but amid the heightened speculation, she has been noticeably silent on the topic. What do we think?
Well, this should be interesting. I can't see Kiki being serious for some reason because she's always so funny. She would make a great storm. I think her personality is like perfect for it. I don't remember the character Rogue for some reason.
She had the streak, like the red hair with the white streak.
Ah,
Like
no, I
blonde.
like her. I
Yeah.
like her story. Or what they said, this person,
A variant for Kong the Conqueror.
yeah, the variant. That
Yeah.
would be cool because, that's a woman leading a whole squad kind of thing, and I'm here for
Yeah.
it. Also, I love the fact that she's securing the bag. MCU, she'll probably have longevity.
Yeah.
They'll have sequels. She'll be paid, probably
Mm-hmm.
plus residuals. And can she do something with Thor? Like the Fantastic Four? Like somebody. I know. It's just thinking of Thor. Even Captain America, he's kind of cute in
Oh
a
my God.
but Thor, girl, I'm here for it. I know this is X-Men related, but I just jumped jump ship somewhere else. I couldn't help it. It's MCU.
um I think it'd be really exciting, primarily because, as we've reported before, watch some of our Marvel related videos, guys. The MCU, or really Marvel, has had problems for the last several years with the viewership, with the fans, and their movies not making the kind of money that they're used to. I mean, for years, Marvel was riding on a high and was always the most anticipated movies of the year, and we haven't had that for some time. And I
Mhm.
think Kiki could bring um, like a fresh perspective to things. She could be somebody that people could get excited behind, because she is a wonderful actress and she has a good fan base. So I feel like she could definitely bring a lot of people to the MCU. So I would be interested to see how that plays out. As far as what role she would play, I agree. I think she'd be great as Storm. I also think she'd be good as Rogue, but I would love to see her as Mystique because I feel like she would kill that. I feel like she would so kill Mystique, like for sure.
It's true.
Yeah.
She would.
But now, if she were to be a Kang the Conqueror variant, holy moly, that would be insane. She'd be a villain. Well, maybe a villain, because some of the variants aren't bad, I think. But anyway, it'd be really interesting to see. And I'm excited for. I really hope it's true. I really, really hope it's true. And I hope that these rumors have not messed up the chance for her to do this. Because yeah, like I said, they need new blood that's actually interesting in the MCU. So yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, especially after a lot of their storylines have closed, especially with
Yeah.
Endgame. And, of course, they're going to reinvent themselves. I hope they don't go the DC route where it's like 10,000 Batmans, 1,700 Supermans, and, somebody here and there.
Yeah. I mean, we have had 3 Spider-Mans though in the
I don't
Marvel world.
understand that. A Spider-Man is not even a creative character, in my opinion. He got bit by a spider and now he has spidey powers and senses. He's so boring.
The kids love him.
So why? I've never
He
liked Spider-Man.
literally jumps off of buildings. He climbs walls. Exactly. Exactly. You think that is the most fun stuff that a kid can think of is climbing up some walls, jumping off some buildings. Like, what can they do as Batman or Superman?
Fly, be
Girl,
rich,
please.
break stuff, fight people.
No, no, that's not how it
The
works.
equivalent on the other side, Iron Man, be rich, fight people, do some tech,
Kids
save
don't
the
care
rest of
about
the
that.
universe.
Kids don't care. Let's think about it, because adults are the ones who really propelled a lot
Mhm.
of the early MCU movies. Of course, kids were like obsessed with all the different superheroes, but it's really the adults that like moved everything along because of, some of us are very obsessed. Millennials have an obsessive personality, I feel. Um but when you look at some of the bigger franchises, some of the biggest franchises, Spider-Man is one of the biggest because of children. Because it's they can be family movies and kids are obsessed with going and seeing the superhero who's basically a kid himself. He's in high school and he gets these superpowers. Like, what kid doesn't dream of getting these superpowers? And then he gets to like go run around and then fight bad guys, but like he's not doing anything crazy. He's just like fighting them like regular fights.
Mhm.
So I think that's really like a lot of why Spider-Man has had this longevity and why to this day he's still a part of the MCU, even though we've lost Iron Man. Who knows what's happening with Thor now? And yeah,
Mm.
we lost Black Widow. I don't know. I'm sad all over again. Let's move on.
So I found this article on Esquire about the upcoming uh, Marvel Studio film and Disney Plus series that are being announced through 2027. So what can we expect? I'm scanning, guys. Deadpool and Wolverine in theaters July 26, 2024. So Ryan Reynolds is going to be on it. Was going to continue his work as Deadpool 3 following the 20th Century Fox acquisition thanks to the combined $1 billion success of the first Deadpool films. Uh, Whatever. Let's see. X-Men 97 on Disney Plus
Mm,
sometime in 2024.
okay.
Could they be talking about this or an actual movie?
No, I think it's probably a animated series.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Disney's first plan is to revamp the Saturday morning X-Men cartoon that ran for 5 seasons from 1992 to 1997.
I loved it.
So there's also Agatha, Darkhold Diaries on Disney Plus, fall 2024.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea who Agatha is.
She was the bad guy in the Disney show WandaVision.
I was never into WandaVision.
I loved it. Loved it.
Captain America, Brave New World,
Mm-hmm.
February 14th, 2025, on the Day of Love. Let's see, Thunderbolts on theaters May 2nd, 2025. So that is starring a group of MCU villains and anti-heroes, such
Oh
as
my
Winter
god.
Soldier, Florence Pugh's Black Widow, U.S. Agent, Ghost Taskmaster, and who else? And David Harbour's Red Guardian. Thunderbolts will presumably showcase a Suicide Squad esque lineup for the MCU. This is the business, guys.
Oh my gosh.
The Fantastic Four in theaters July 25th, 2025. We all know who they are. Blade, November 7th, 2025.
Wow.
Ironheart, TBA on Disney Plus sometime in 2025. This is getting kind of boring. Avengers, The Kang Dynasty, May 1st, 2026. We're
Oh
almost
my
done, guys.
gosh.
So
Gee.
that's 2 years from now. Daredevil Born Again is TBA. What If Season 3 on Disney Plus is TBA. Armor Wars TBA. What else? The Eyes of Wakanda animated series TBA on Disney Plus. Spiderman freshman year on Disney Plus TBA. So I guess there's a whole bunch of TBAs. But
Yeah.
which is crazy because we had another video where I think we were talking about Bob Iger slowing down
Yeah.
because of the pandemic and a recession and the viewership has gone down. They have a whole lineup. It's like consecutive now again. So I
Yeah.
wonder what the change was.
Well, I think that maybe they wanted to kind of put a pin in the oversaturation for at least a year or two and then
But we're
right
back.
like yeah, bring it all back. Um because I think a lot of it is just that people had like superhero fatigue. Because Marvel for many years, like I said, was on top, and then eventually DC came out. DC did not give them a run for their money. But I feel like it only accelerated the superhero fatigue because people were just kind of like, tired of the same thing. We weren't really getting a lot of quality products at the end. Within the last couple of years, it doesn't feel like they've really put out much that's been that great.
Yeah.
Although like the Loki series on Disney, season 1, season 2, amazing, great, loved it. WandaVision, also loved it. Um, and but like you had Doctor Strange, I think number 2 or whatever, that was not so great. You had Ant-Man and the Wasp, also not so great, even though Kang was in it.
Yeah.
And then there was just like a lot of different things that people were not, they were just not crazy about. There was another one of the Disney shows that I believe was with Samuel L. Jackson
Mhm.
and some other character. That one was a really, really good show. I really did like that. So they've had some good things, but it's kind of been more like, I feel, to me, in the TV side. Um and movie wise, like I did enjoy the last Spider-Man. It was a really good one, especially because of course it brought Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. So that made me very happy. But yeah, like that's about it. So I think, it's good that they took some time to kind of let the fatigue go away for people. Um and so far I am so excited to see Deadpool and Wolverine because I love Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and Ryan Reynolds was literally born to play Deadpool, so I am looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that one should be cool.
Yeah.
But let's hope Kiki gets these roles or whichever role,
Yeah.
multiple roles. Girl, just have your own show. Just run it. We're rooting for you, girl. Come on, sugar. Like the person said in the
I
article.
know, right?
But guys, that concludes today's video. Let us know in the comments. Are you excited for Kiki to join MCU? Based on the list of all these movies and shows that are coming up, what are you most excited to see?
Yeah.
We'll have a discussion. But if you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're trying to grow our community so your friends can be our friends. We could all be friends. We also have social media, which she'll tell you about.
We are on TikTok and Instagram at Hear Me Out DNE. So make sure you guys like, follow, share, and comment. You can also listen to the videos in podcast format via YouTube Music and Spotify.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.